For those of you over 60, let me ask, are you taking magnesium glycinate or perhaps another form of magnesium, believing it's helping your body every single day? Many seniors do. But here's the unsettling truth. What if the very supplement you trust is quietly letting you down, leaving you with the same sleepless nights, muscle cramps, or racing heart? The problem isn't always the magnesium itself, it's the mistakes in how it's taken. Most older adults don't even realize they're falling into these traps. From misleading labels to the wrong combinations, these errors can silently strip away the very benefits your body needs for sleep, energy, and heart health. And because the signs build so slowly, many only recognize them when the damage is already deep. That's why today, we'll uncover the 7 most serious mistakes seniors make with magnesium glycinate. You'll see why confusing serving sizes leaves your body underdosed, why ignoring vitamin D3 and K2 turns every pill into wasted money, and why quitting too soon can erase weeks of progress. Stay until the very end because mistake 1 is by far the most dangerous. It could quietly threaten your heart and completely change the way you think about magnesium. If you've ever wondered why your supplement doesn't seem to work the way you hoped, this is your chance to finally find out. Watch carefully, take notes, and share your own experience in the comments. Have you ever felt frustrated that magnesium didn't help you sleep better or calm your heart? Share your story below. We're building a community where seniors can learn, encourage, and protect one another. And if you believe this knowledge could help someone you love, hit like, subscribe, comment, and share so no one has to face these mistakes alone. Have you ever stood in front of the pharmacy shelf, seeing dozens of magnesium bottles at different prices, and thought to yourself, they're probably all the same, let's just pick the cheapest one? This is one of the most common mistakes seniors make, spending money only to end up with diarrhea and disappointment. Many people believe that all forms of magnesium deliver the same benefits, but the truth is very different. Each form of magnesium has completely different absorption rates and effects. The cheapest option, magnesium oxide, absorbs less than 4%. That means in a capsule labeled 400 milliliters, your body actually gets less than 20 milliliters. The rest is flushed out, often causing stomach pain, loose stools, and dehydration. Magnesium citrate performs slightly better, but in higher doses it can still cause digestive upset, especially for adults over 60 with sensitive stomachs. Take John, 68, who bought a value-sized bottle of magnesium oxide at his local drugstore. He was convinced he'd found the key to better sleep, but within days, he was dealing with cramping and constant diarrhea. Instead of feeling healthier, he became dehydrated, weak, and more anxious. What he didn't realize was that his body was hardly absorbing any magnesium from those pills. Magnesium glycinate, while a little more expensive, is completely different. Bound with the amino acid glycine, it is highly absorbable, gentle on the stomach, and especially supportive for relaxation and deeper sleep. This is the form many health experts recommend for seniors, particularly those dealing with insomnia, cramps, or anxiety. When choosing a supplement, don't be fooled by the bold mg number on the front label. Look instead for elemental magnesium per serving. That's the actual amount your body can use. Prioritize labels that clearly state glycinate or bisglycinate. Always check the serving size and how much elemental magnesium is provided. This is the key to avoiding wasted money and wasted time on empty pills. But even after you found the purest, most absorbable form of magnesium, there's still another major barrier that many people never expect. It's the hidden reason so many seniors still don't feel any better. And that's exactly what we'll uncover next. Have you ever started a new routine, maybe a vitamin, a walking habit, or a healthier diet, only to stop after a few weeks because you didn't feel any different. Many seniors do this with magnesium. They try it for a short while, then abandon it when the cramps, the fatigue, or the sleepless nights don't vanish right away. But here's the reality. Magnesium deficiency doesn't appear overnight, and it doesn't disappear overnight either. What if we've misunderstood the timeline? Most people expect quick fixes, like flipping a switch. But the body is far more patient and far more complex. When you've been running low on magnesium for years, your body has been rationing it, directing the little supply you have to keep your heart beating and your nerves firing. That means the less urgent symptoms, like restless sleep, muscle tension, or anxiety, get pushed to the side. By the time you start supplementing, it may take weeks or even months for your cells to refill their magnesium stores and finally let you feel the difference. Take Helen, 74, who volunteered at her local community center. She started magnesium glycinate after years of nightly leg cramps. After 2 weeks, she felt discouraged. Her legs still ached. She almost gave up. But her daughter encouraged her to keep going. By week 6, Helen noticed the cramps were easing and her sleep stretched longer without interruption. By week 10, she felt calmer, with fewer palpitations. If she had stopped at week 2, she would have missed all of it. This is why consistency is key. The pain echo here is real. Stopping too soon erases the progress your body is slowly building. Every capsule you take is like adding a drop of water into a dried-out sponge. At first, nothing seems to change. But drop by drop, the sponge fills, softens, and finally does its job again. So how can you support this process? First, set realistic expectations. Aim to stay consistent for at least 8 to 12 weeks before judging results. Second, track your progress. Keep a small notebook by your bed and jot down your sleep quality, your energy in the morning, or the number of cramps at night. Third, don't fall into the trap of stopping and starting. Your body needs steady, ongoing support. And if you're ever unsure, consult your doctor to personalize the dosage. Imagine yourself 3 months from now waking up refreshed, walking without those sharp cramps, enjoying a calm heartbeat while gardening or playing with grandchildren. That's the future self. Contrast holding on just a little longer so you can reclaim the independence and vitality you deserve. But what if you've stayed consistent, night after night, and magnesium still doesn't seem to work? Sometimes it's not your patience that's the problem. It's a missing partner that magnesium desperately needs. And without it, every pill may still fall short. We'll reveal that in the next section. If you're still watching and finding this information helpful, please type D3 in the comments so I know you're following along with me. Have you ever wondered? I take magnesium glycinate regularly. I chose the right form. I've stayed consistent for weeks. So why hasn't my body improved? This is one of the most common mistakes: taking magnesium alone without its essential partners, vitamin D3 and K2. Most of us have been told that as long as we take enough magnesium, our bodies will absorb it. But the truth is, magnesium needs vitamin D3 and K2 to work properly. Vitamin D3 acts like a key, unlocking the body's ability to absorb and utilize magnesium. Vitamin K2 works like a guide, ensuring calcium goes to the right places, your bones and teeth, instead of building up in your arteries, where it can harden blood vessels and increase cardiovascular risk. Without one of these partners, you could take magnesium for years and still miss most of its benefits. Think of Robert, age 70. He faithfully took magnesium to improve sleep and ease anxiety. But after months, the results were underwhelming. When tested, his doctor found his vitamin D levels were dangerously low, below 20 mmol. Once he added vitamin D3 and K2 within just weeks, he began sleeping more soundly, feeling calmer, and experiencing fewer heart flutters. The lesson is clear: magnesium, D3 and K2 must work together. Scientists call this the health triangle: 3 nutrients that support each other to balance energy, heart rhythm, the nervous system, and even bone strength. Remove one piece, and the whole system weakens. So how can you do this correctly? First, if you're already using vitamin D3, make sure the dose is adequate. Most older adults need at least 1,000–2,000 IU daily, sometimes more if they rarely get sun exposure. K2 can come from foods like pasture-raised eggs, organ meats, or aged cheeses. If you're uncertain, a combined D3 plus K2 supplement can be a simple, effective option. And importantly, take magnesium glycinate in the evening, while D3 and K2 are best taken in the morning or midday for optimal absorption. Remember, the pain echo here is real. Missing vitamin D3 or K2 makes all your effort with magnesium evaporate into nothing. But once you bring these partners on board, you unlock a new level of support for deeper sleep, a steadier heart, and whole body health. And yet, even if you've got all 3 nutrients working together, there's still a subtle trap that lulls many people into a false sense of security, making them believe everything is fine. The next part will show you why that belief can be so dangerously misleading. Have you ever gone to the doctor, received your test result, and breathed a sigh of relief when you were told your magnesium levels are perfectly normal? It sounds reassuring, but then why do the leg cramps still torment you at night? Why does your heartbeat feel irregular? Why is your sleep still restless? This is the hidden trap so many seniors fall into, believing that a blood test reflects the body's true magnesium status. The truth is very different. Less than 1% of your body's magnesium is in the blood, while the other 99% is stored deep in bones and soft tissues. A blood test only measures the tiny fraction floating in your plasma. The real shortage lies hidden, invisible to the numbers. That means a normal result does not guarantee that your muscles, nerves, and heart are getting the magnesium they truly need. Picture Linda, 69, from Calgary. She suffered from persistent nighttime cramps and unsettling heart palpitations. Her blood test came back normal, and her doctor told her there was nothing to worry about. But her body kept sending desperate signals. Only later did she learn that blood tests offer just a narrow snapshot, not the full picture. When she began taking magnesium glycinate consistently, within a few months her symptoms eased dramatically, something the test results had completely missed. The pain echo here is clear. Many seniors live under the illusion of being stable, while in reality, deficiency is quietly stealing their sleep, weakening their muscles, and straining their heart. This trap is dangerous because it makes people stop supplementing or ignore their symptoms, allowing the condition to worsen over time. So what should you do? First, never rely on a blood test as the only measure. Track your symptoms too: night cramps, anxiety, ongoing fatigue, poor sleep, or irregular heartbeat. All of these are your body's warning signs. Second, continue supplementing with magnesium glycinate consistently, along with vitamin D3 and K2 regardless of what the numbers on paper say. Third, speak with your doctor about your real symptoms, not just the lab report. Now imagine the peace of mind when your body truly feels better sleeping through the night, a steady heartbeat, and mornings without leg cramps. That is the measure that truly matters. But here's the bigger question: What if you are taking magnesium the right way, yet your body still struggles to absorb it? That's when we need to look deeper into digestion and daily habits, because that's where the hidden answer lies. And that's exactly what we'll uncover in the next section. Have you ever taken magnesium faithfully, even chosen the right form, and still sat there wondering, why am I still tired, still sleepless, still cramping? The truth is, taking magnesium doesn't always mean your body absorbs it. Many seniors fall into this trap. They supplement every day, but their bodies take in very little. It sounds confusing, but think of your stomach as a door. If your stomach acid is too low, that door is almost shut. This is very common in people over 60. Stomach acid production drops, making it harder to break down and absorb minerals. The signs are easy to miss: bloating, burping, indigestion after meals. You might take magnesium daily, but your body is left standing outside the door, unable to enter the cells. Another culprit is a diet high in refined carbs. When your body constantly battles spikes in blood sugar and insulin resistance, magnesium absorption and retention are disrupted. Add to that the everyday habits we often overlook: regular soda, afternoon coffee, or frequent alcohol, which silently drain your magnesium stores. Take David. He had been using magnesium glycinate for 3 months with no results. After a closer look, his doctor realized his diet was heavy with pastries and soda, plus age-related low stomach acid. When David made changes, cutting soda, reducing refined carbs, splitting his magnesium into smaller evening doses, and adding some digestive support, he noticed a real difference. Within weeks, he slept better, and the cramps eased dramatically. So what can you do? First, pay attention to your body's signals. Bloating, acid reflux, or indigestion may mean low stomach acid. Try splitting magnesium into smaller doses, preferably in the evening, so your body can absorb it more effectively. Second, cut back on soda, afternoon coffee, and alcohol. These are silent thieves that strip magnesium away. Third, keep a simple food journal note: which days you sleep deeper or have fewer cramps, so you can see the impact of your habits. The pain echo here is clear. Many people take magnesium but see no results, then give up in frustration. But if you open the digestive door and adjust a few habits, those supplements can finally work the way they're supposed to. Yet even if your body absorbs magnesium properly, there's still another silent threat: the fillers and additives hiding inside your pills. And that's exactly what we'll uncover in the next section. If you're still watching up to this point, type "pure" in the comments, so I know you truly care about clean, filler-free supplements. Have you ever thought, as long as the label says magnesium, they're all the same? This is the mistake that leaves many seniors taking pills faithfully but seeing no improvement. The truth is, quite a few products out there contain fillers and flow agents, like magnesium stearate or microcrystalline cellulose. These ingredients make mass production easier and cheaper for manufacturers, but they also reduce the purity of the product and sometimes upset the stomach. Picture Maria, 71, who bought a budget-friendly, on-sale bottle of magnesium at the supermarket. After weeks, she was disappointed. Her sleep was no better, and nightly cramps continued. When she compared the label to a high-quality magnesium glycinate, she realized the cheaper product contained nearly a dozen additives. Once she switched to one clearly labeled "no fillers, no additives," within a month her sleep improved and her leg cramps eased. The pain echo here is clear. Choosing the wrong product doesn't just waste money. It can also destroy confidence in magnesium supplementation altogether. But this trap is completely avoidable. So how do you choose wisely? First, read the label carefully. Look for elemental magnesium per serving. That's the true amount your body receives. Prioritize labels that specify glycinate or bisglycinate. Second, check the other ingredients list if it's long and filled with unfamiliar additives. Avoid it. Finally, compare two products side by side. The clean, transparent option usually has fewer words, focusing on the main ingredient instead of a clutter of extras. The most important point is this: your body deserves supplements that are pure and truly effective, not watered-down pills. And if you feel you've learned the essential secrets by now, stay tuned. The final part will reveal something even greater, something that could change the way you look at your health forever. Many people think magnesium is only useful for easing cramps or helping with sleep. But the sobering truth is this magnesium is the foundation of the heart. It directly supports your heartbeat, blood pressure, and the electrical wiring that keeps every heart cell functioning. Ignoring this role is like neglecting the engine of your body without ever maintaining it. Large-scale studies show that magnesium deficiency is directly linked to higher risks of atrial fibrillation, high blood pressure, and chronic heart disease. In fact, regions with magnesium-rich drinking water report lower heart attack rates and longer life expectancy. This proves magnesium isn't just a supporting mineral, it's a key to extending the lifespan of your heart. Take Peter, age 75. He believed that managing blood sugar and blood pressure was enough. He dismissed magnesium, thinking it was just for sleep. But after months of fatigue and unsettling heart palpitations, he discovered his magnesium levels were low. Once he began supplementing properly with magnesium glycinate in the evening, paired with vitamin D3 and K2, his cardiovascular health improved significantly, his heartbeat steadied, his blood pressure stabilized, and his daily energy returned. The pain echo here isn't only cramps or sleepless nights, it's the cost of overlooking a life-sustaining nutrient. Without magnesium, your heart is forced to work without the electrical fuel it needs. The result can be declining quality of life, loss of independence, and even shortened longevity. The solution is clear: treat magnesium as part of your daily heart health routine, not just a side supplement. Choose the right form, glycinate or bisglycinate. Make sure you're getting enough elemental magnesium. Pair it with D3 and K2, optimize absorption through diet and habits. And track your real-life results: better sleep, steadier rhythm, and stronger energy. When you do this, you won't just notice fewer cramps or deeper sleep. You'll be giving your heart the chance to beat stronger, healthier, and longer so you can enjoy more years of independence and peace with your loved ones. And now, having gone through all 7 mistakes, you hold the keys to transform magnesium from an expensive chalk pill into a cornerstone of lasting health. The only question is, how will you start applying these changes today? We've just gone through the 7 silent mistakes that turn magnesium into nothing more than expensive chalk pills. From choosing the wrong form, giving up too soon, forgetting its partners D3 and K2, trusting misleading blood tests, ignoring absorption, falling for products with fillers, and finally, underestimating magnesium's vital role in your heart. Each mistake may seem small on its own, but together, they can quietly steal your sleep, your strength, and even your independence. Now, imagine yourself just a few months from now waking up after a deep, peaceful night of rest. No more cramps jolting you awake, no more racing heartbeat filling you with worry. Instead, you rise with steady energy, ready to step outside, enjoy the morning sun, and cherish every moment with your family. That future is possible when you understand magnesium correctly and avoid these traps. If this video has opened your eyes, don't hesitate. Hit like right now so more people can discover it. Subscribe to the channel today so you never miss life-changing health insights. And most importantly, share this video with friends and loved ones because one simple action from you today could help protect someone else's health tomorrow. And now, I want to hear from you. Out of these 7 mistakes, which one surprised you the most? Leave a comment below, because your story might be the spark that inspires someone else to step out of fatigue and reclaim peace in their life. Magnesium is not just for sleep or cramps. It is the rhythm of your heart, the foundation of longevity, and the key to a life that is longer, stronger, and lived with independence. And that journey can begin for you starting today.